Since 1945, Weatherby's been building the finest firearms and ammunition in the world. And today, we're proud to continue that legacy from our facility in Sheridan, Wyoming. This is On Our Mark, the Weatherby Podcast.
Welcome back to On Our Mark, the Weatherby Podcast. We've got a very special guest in town, Mr. Ian Munsick.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Who hails from Sheridice.
Oh, wow, I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard Sheridice?
No, I've heard Laradice.
Oh, man.
For Laramie.
But that's like a farce.
Yeah, this actually is paradise here. Yes.
No, it's awesome.
Which Laramie is great too, but man, that wind can blow down there. Whew.
It can.
Yeah.
It's like the banana belt of Wyoming right here. Have you heard that one?
No.
That's what they told us when we were like all looking at moving here. They're like, oh, it's the best place in Wyoming, which I think it is.
It is. I think it
definitely
is too.
Yeah.
I think it is too, man. It's the best of Jackson.
Yeah.
And the best of rural Wyoming all in one. It's like you have the feel of you have everything that you need here, but it's still very local, very, very as Wyoming as it gets in Sheridan, really. I mean, it's just great, man.
It's just a great blend of mountains, ranching, cowboy community.
Yes.
Just outdoorsy.
Yep.
Yeah. It actually sucks. Don't come here.
That's what anytime we get visitors, we're like, you just can't tell anyone how awesome it is.
I know.
So.
It's hard. It's hard not to.
It is, man. It is. I always have a hard time because being from here is a huge part of my music, but I don't want to expose it too much so that everyone comes out here. It's like, nah, man, we have like a little just hidden paradise out here, and man, it's changed a lot even
I bet.
in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But it hasn't changed compared to the scale of a lot of other places. Like, these are kind of small changes over and over, but man, there's going to come a time where it's not going to be here anymore. You know, it's going to be like a Bozeman probably, you know.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, but
so did you go to Tongue River?
I did.
You did? Okay,
yes.
cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. That's fun. Then you live out there, right?
Yeah, I live in Manchester right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty awesome. It's just
loved going to school out there, man.
Yeah.
It was there was probably 100 kids in the whole school. Knew everybody. Obviously knew everybody. There's only 100 kids in the whole school. But the best part about it is we only went to school 4 days a week.
Yeah, they still do that.
Had Fridays off every single week. And then I went to college. I was like, what the hell is this? School on Friday.
Why are we doing this all the way through?
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
If you're listening to this podcast, you're a Weatherby fan. Hopefully, you're also an Ian Munsick fan. And in case you live under a rock and don't know, Ian is a country music artist that has really, I don't know what the right word is, popped off the last probably 5-6 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember when we first moved to Sheridan, we saw some of your YouTube covers, like the short ones. They're like a minute almost, and
1 minute Mondays.
They left you hanging like so bad, and they're so good.
Thank you.
You've
man.
got such a unique voice.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
Your falsetto is like primo. So
thank
good.
you, man. Thank you.
It's cool to see the community behind you. My future wife, who I'm getting married in a couple days.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's a nurse, and she said she had a patient one day, and she's like, they're reading in the paper and like, hey, did you know that Ian Munsick sung is either the Grand Old Opry or something like that? And they're like, he's from Sheridan, Wyoming. and it was pretty funny. So that's always our running joke. It's like, oh, did you know Ian Munsick is from Sheridan, Wyoming? So
yeah, man, this community here is just incredible. And I know that they've really, really embraced you guys too. But man, just they are, there's not a lot of us Wyoming guys out there. So every time I'm out of the state and I see either the flag or a license plate or the bucking horse, I always freak out. I'm like, oh my God, Wyoming,
that's my people.
Wyoming. There's a pride of Wyoming that not even Texas has. Mm-hmm. It's pretty incredible, man.
Yeah, I'm from Texas,
well, there you go.
And I agree with that.
Yeah. But I think it's just because there's not a lot of us. So it's just rarer. So there's just more pride for that.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's, I don't know.
Where in Texas
safety
are
in numbers.
you from?
I grew up in Denton, Texas, just north of Dallas.
Believe it or not, we're playing there in 3 weeks.
In Denton?
Yes, I think it's the
What venue?
North Texas State Fair. Is that where the is that where the State Fair or
the Texas
North
State Fair?
Texas State Fair?
It is in Denton.
That's where we're playing.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Couldn't tell you the venue, but I'm assuming it's going to be at a fairgrounds because it's in August and it's a fair.
Yeah. I used to go to that fair back in the day. That's right. I don't think they were getting names like Ian Munsick back then, though.
Well, I'll say hi for you here in a couple weeks.
Hey, thanks.
Probably be really hot outside, I would imagine. Middle of August.
It's going to be gross.
Oh, dude.
It'll be the same temp as here, but all the humidity.
Oh, yeah, man. I just can't do the humidity. That's what I miss most about here is that, man, you get off that airplane and it's
fine.
Air.
Yeah.
Oxygen
you can
in
breathe.
the air. Yeah. Yeah, man.
We did this. Well, it's now a custom because what we did with the scope and floor plate, but this new Alpine WY.
Beautiful.
You were in town for rodeo week with your family last week, and we're like, hey, Ian, we got to show you this gun, and I'm glad that worked out. We're going to go shoot this here at the range in just a little bit, but one thing I was going to point out about Wyoming, we've got the bucking horse and rider on that thing. We have an official license with UW.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I challenge another gun company
yeah.
to get a college that's not UW to let them license their logo and put it on a firearm.
That's what's very special about Wyoming,
bet you can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was talking to their athletics department the other day, and we were wanting to maybe do something on the football team because nothing hits harder is one of our slogans. So we're like, oh, that'd be perfect for football.
Isn't that cool?
That's really cool, man.
Pretty neat.
But that's just another thing about this state, man, is that there's a pride for the heritage of Wyoming.
For sure.
And there's a lot of heritage that's in this weapon and the way of life that
what it represents is
this represents, man.
Absolutely.
And there's just a lot of pride for that here. And that's why it is the greatest state in the union, man.
Yeah, but
hands down.
But also the worst. So don't
yeah. It's not real, right? That's people say that.
Yeah, that's right.
Wyoming isn't real.
Wyoming's not real.
Do you ever get like flack for talking about Wyoming and how great it is?
From Wyoming people?
We sometimes do.
Oh, all the time, man. All the time. I will always, like on Instagram or whatever, there'll always be the Wyoming isn't real.
Yeah.
Right below it. And it's like, yeah, you're right. And that's why, I always have the torn of, man, I want to bring the West to the rest, as I like to say. That's kind of my slogan, so that the rest don't have to come to the West.
There you go.
So, I'll do the hard work. I'll bring it to people so that they don't feel like they have to come out here and experience it,
Right.
So, I feel like I'm taking one for the team, Wyoming. But
we appreciate you.
Yeah. But, man, it's impossible not to be proud of this state just because it's so awesome. You know? So.
And you have a film that you did.
Yeah.
What was that one called?
White. So it's called The Voices of the West.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's a documentary of the indigenous cultures of Wyoming and Montana. And, that's just a way of life out here. That's just another huge cultural uniqueness here that doesn't really ever to get the kind of praise that it deserves. So me and my wife thought that it was very important for us to bring our friends in that have that heritage and to put a limelight on them because they're just a really special way of life that not a lot of people know about, but as Western as it gets, So,
for sure. Yeah. When did you start playing music?
Man, my dad is a really good fiddle player, writer, musician, artist, just in general. So he taught my two older brothers and I how to play music probably by the time we were, 5 years old. So that's kind of where it started. And being the youngest of three boys, it was just always in our house. Yeah. So I didn't really have a choice. It was just play music. And So by the time I was probably 8 or 9, I was on stage with my two older brothers and my dad, and was not very good back then, but people loved it just because I was on stage with my brothers and my dad. And that's a very special thing,
Do you guys still do the Christmas concert here?
Man, we haven't done it in a couple years. I think that they did it without me last year because that's kind of the only time off that I have.
Right.
So I like to be at home.
To not be on stage?
Yeah. Really like to be at home with my wife and my son during that time of year. But, man, we still try and get together and play every now and then. And I think that I'm going to every time that I have a important time on stage, I always try and include them because they're a huge part of my story.
That's cool.
You know? Yeah.
When did you realize, or when did you aspire to make this a career?
Man, I can't remember a time where I didn't want to do this for a living. My dad always told me that the best thing that he did for his music was he got a real job because it kept the magic in music. And I can see why. But just being a tenacious little youngster, I was always like, no, Dad, like, I'm doing this thing, Right. So when I was 18, I moved to Nashville. I went to college down there, and my dad told me that, hey, if you're going to make a run at this, you need to go there so that you learn and the kind of competition that you're up against, because there are some really, really, really good players down there. I mean, some of the best in the world there.
Crazy talent.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
Just incredible. Every single corner of every bar, there is so much
world-class talent.
Yes.
It's unreal.
Yes. Yeah. But I knew, being from Wyoming, that
you got a leg up.
That I had an in, yes. Because there's not a lot of country artists from where I'm from. We have people like Chancey Williams, who I really aspired to be when I was younger, and obviously, the Chris Ledoux.
Yeah.
But
did you ever do rodeo like they did?
No, man, I didn't.
Never?
My older brother did.
Okay.
He was a bronc rider, and, man, I watched him get stepped on 3 or 4 too many times. I was like, man, I really like my hands to play guitar with,
yes,
and
turns out
really like to be able to walk, So he kind of scared me out of it, and I always knew that I wanted to do music more than anything. So I just kind of always had my energy into that.
Sure.
So yeah, man. But being from Wyoming was a huge leg up.
Yeah.
On people from kind of the same just territory, which is, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas. There's a lot of country artists. I'd say probably 80% of them are from there.
Yeah.
So I kind of had a unique outlook on what being the country was all about.
I think it shows up in your songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't see them writing horses or faster.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we need to pick a bone with that song title. I think 257 Weatherby is faster.
There's a lot of things faster than horses. Let's be honest. But yeah, man. It's impossible to be from here and not be inspired by the land and the culture here.
Yeah.
So that's just all over my music.
Yeah, you can like see the more ranch inspiration, more mountains inspiration, and less of just country. Because I grew up in Missouri, but I always had an affinity for the mountains. So it's like when I'm listening to your music, it's like, oh, like especially living here in Sheridan, it's like, oh, I can see where he's getting that inspiration from.
Yeah, so. Totally, man. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, man. It's just a very, very special place, and very blessed to be from here, because I truly believe had I not been from here, I would not be able to do what I do and make music for a living. You
Can I ask a personal question?
Yeah, of course.
You got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up when you sing.
No, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
And
crazy.
is it better when you're on stage? Or
Yes. Never happens when I'm on stage. Even if there's 20,000 people out there, nothing. Nothing.
What the heck?
Dude, the only thing, I mean, it has to do with my brain being wired some kind of way. But, man, I give it back up to God, man, just because I truly could believe that that's where he wants me to spread joy to people. And joy comes from God. So I think that's just
Amen.
That's where he wants me to be. And I'm allowed to be fluent on stage and clearly express myself. And that's why I love being on stage, is because it's the only time where I can fluently express myself. So it's pretty special, man.
That is special.
Yeah.
And it's also cool that, I mean, some people would kind of hide under a rock a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
Try to hide that
Yeah.
and maybe get quieter.
Yeah.
And you went the total opposite direction.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. And it's just a great story for, young people that are looking to maybe interested in a career of whatever, if it's music or some public-facing thing, like it's just a thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thing.
We all have our weaknesses.
For sure.
But you shouldn't hide from your weaknesses. You should, I think it's better to expose them, because that's what makes you human. Yeah. And that's why people can relate through the humanness,
For sure. There is a very relatable, you're just a guy,
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I'm just a guy that has a brand new 22 Creedmoor.
Yeah, that we're about to go shoot. When's the last time you shot a rifle?
Rifle? Not too long ago. Maybe, I want to say probably the last time I was in Wyoming, which was in March. So kind of a long time ago, but only a few months ago. Man,
it's July.
Being out on the road, I don't get to...
you don't have a range on your tour bus?
No. But, man, just being able to be a landowner now in Wyoming, the first thing in my brain was, I need a gun.
Yeah.
I have a 12 gauge at home just for, just in case anything goes down. But, man, having a rifle, and especially a 22, man, just because...
It's going to be awesome.
Being out on the prairie, there's a lot of stuff to eradicate.
We got
there.
prairie dogs.
Rabbits.
Yeah.
Squirrels.
Some
all kinds of
song
stuff.
dogs.
Yeah, song dog. Prairie dogs, that's what I'm looking forward to most, because those things are absolutely disgusting.
That's true. I know you're short on time.
No worries, man.
Last thing I wanted to bring up is I was not at the Red Rocks concert, but I saw the video where you talked about your goal of your music career was to headline Cheyenne Frontier Days. That was last summer?
That was exactly a year ago. Yep.
Yeah, I remember I was days away. I was in Denver for a board meeting.
Oh, you were in Denver and you didn't go?
No, I was
Come
a couple
on,
days
Luke.
off. I got to go to a David Crowder concert at Red Rocks, which I think
cool.
you played within a week or two of.
Yeah.
And then I saw that you were going to be there. I'm like, oh, man, that would have been super cool to see Ian at Red Rocks. But you talked about how that was the pinnacle.
Yep.
And now, is it this Friday night?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yep.
What day is it?
I know.
Man, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You're coming full circle.
Yeah.
Dude, that's lifetime
dude.
achievement award.
Yeah, man. If I never play another gig, I think that I'll obviously be bummed, but I'll say I got to headline the biggest stage in Wyoming. And, man, that just I owe a lot of it to the people of Wyoming, because, there's people playing that stage like Brooks and Dunn, Luke Bryan, Cody Johnson, Lainey Wilson. I mean, they're the top of the top of the mountain of country music and all of music.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy from Wyoming who's kind of here.
So cool.
But because of the community of Wyoming, they have allowed me to be amongst those ranks.
And you're going to be the fan favorite.
For one night at least,
Yeah.
So, man, I'm just very, very blessed. And, could not be more proud. And more honored to be on that stage tomorrow night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
That's super cool.
Thank you.
I would come down, except this guy right here is getting married the next day.
Dude, I told you, have Adam fly that PJ, pick you up, say, okay, babe, I got to go.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few hours.
Just say your vows, or that's the rehearsal is tomorrow, right?
The rehearsal's tomorrow. Yeah. Adam's marrying us because he's a pastor, so he's going to marry us. So we're kind of all tied in. But yeah,
you may now kiss the bride. Let's get on this plane.
Yeah, let's go.
No, man, that's awesome, dude. Yes, huge congrats.
What do you say we go shoot this thing?
Let's go shoot it.
I cannot wait. Thank you guys for having me, man, and thank you for the hospitality. This is very, very special. Not only because I love Wyoming, but one day this is going to be my 5-year-old boy's gun. And, man, cool. That just makes me feel all kinds of ways. So thank you very much, guys.
You bet. That's one of the things at Weatherby that we're like super proud about is we don't just make guns. A lot of people just make guns, but we make firearms that people want to pass down.
Yeah, that's right,
yeah,
dude.
And they're proud to pass down. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course, guys.